All right, so I'm here with Priscilla.
Hello.
Priscilla, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Are you originally from Arizona?
I am.
What part of AZ?
Phoenix, but all over. I moved all over. All over, even Prescott.
Oh, yeah?
Arizona City, yeah, I've been out there.
Why is that? Why were you moving all over the place?
Because I always got kicked out, felt unwanted. Family just, I don't know, didn't want me around.
Why is that?
I'm not sure, honestly. I would have to ask them personally. And I haven't been around them for like a whole year because I've been in and out on drugs and lost my job, lost everything because I relapsed in March. Like March 13, I relapsed and I lost everything. Lost my body. I was about 400 pounds.
Were you?
Mm-hmm. Big girl. Healthy, you know?
Yeah.
And I lost it all.
So what are you at right now? Like 200?
Yeah, probably 200, maybe 230.
Congratulations.
I mean, it's not the way to do it, but I put in work. I walked.
Yeah. And what's your current living situation right now?
Right now, I just came from the motel, but I'm probably going to be outside by myself tonight.
Why is that?
Because my family cut me off.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with me until I get into a rehab. I went through a bad trip this year.
Yeah.
Where I was being listened to and where I felt like I was being listened to, followed, and, you know, torn apart, basically, picked on. Literally, people were coming up to me saying, like, you know, you're this, you're that, go home, die, you know, you're. And they were literally calling me it. I don't know where I was. I felt lost. And that's how bad the was, that when I wasn't getting high and I was sober for like 3 days, it was still happening.
Yeah.
So my family did not want me around. You know, there's kids around. They just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Were you hallucinating at that time?
Honestly, with hallucinations, I feel like I was pretty good. I feel like I was, you know, A1 with hallucinations. I could figure out what's fake and what's real.
Yeah.
But this time, yeah, definitely hallucinating. Things were being put in my drugs. I was being shot up, probably. I had like dots on my arm.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's the cost of being out here on the street, you know, and doing the drug.
Priscilla, tell me how dangerous it is out here in the streets. First of all, where are we at right now?
Right now we're on 83rd and McDowell, and this right here, they cleaned it up, but it was the meetup spot.
Yeah.
The blue spot, if you will. Not to disrespect, but yeah, it's pretty dangerous out here. I definitely wouldn't sleep out in this area. The area I usually sleep out in is Avondale, just because it's a more nicer area, or Goodyear.
Yeah.
But it's dangerous because, you know, you never know. I've been touched when I fell asleep. They took my wallet, they took everything. I have been, like, I just got a big ass rock thrown at me for no reason, you know, because I was hallucinating, walking around in my bra. It's pretty dangerous.
So why do you hallucinate? What do you mess with?
My choice is amphetamine.
All right.
But they're saying, I'm sorry, they're saying that they're putting fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
Now. And yeah, they call me it.
Yeah.
I'm the one that takes it all. Right now I'm high as a kite. My anxiety is at an all-time high. You know, I just got left by the guy that I've been with for the past year, and I still feel lost. I still feel like my family ain't there. He said that my family's dead. I haven't even reached out to them. I don't trust nobody. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So Priscilla, how was your childhood growing up? Did you have both parents?
No. I had my mom, but she was in and out.
Yeah.
So I just had my cousins, basically, or my nana. And that was in and out. I was basically the mom to my siblings, and I had to figure out where we were gonna go.
At what age?
Shoot, like at 9. And then my mom got custody back of us. She got custody of us, of me, my brother, and my sister. And we lived in Mesa, and then she ended up throwing me out at 14 because me and her disagreed on her boyfriend and her life choices. And so I got thrown out, and I had to go stay with my aunt.
So what about your dad? Did you ever meet your dad?
Oh yeah. He died of a drug overdose. He was from Avondale or Cashin.
Okay.
Yeah, he died of a drug overdose. So they say, but I believe he was murdered.
Yeah.
You know, Phoenix does cold cases on everything.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
sad, man.
It is. You know, you can't just you gotta stand up sometimes. You gotta search for what you're looking for. Really look into it. Don't just sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna accept this. And that's what my whole year has been about. You know, finding out who my mom was, finding out who my dad was, because I really didn't know them. Yeah, that's basically my life.
And where's your mom at right now?
I have no idea.
Does she know about your current situation, about being from hotel to hotel and being homeless?
Absolutely. As crazy as it sounds, I don't know if you guys know about the robotic. It talks about it on DES. That's the only place I heard about it. But it's like a robo something. I definitely think she was made into one of those. Because my mom, she just don't seem like herself when I was younger, you know?
Yeah.
She's definitely colder. Like I try to ask her questions. She can't answer those questions. It's just weird. And honestly, that could be a trip from the drug too. But I just recently seen her last night. And she left because she's on drugs as well.
So has she been on ever since you were a kid or what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Since she was like 15. Even before I was born.
Did you go through any type of abuse at home?
Oh yeah. I would say discipline, but then it became abusive like when I turned 14, and that's why we fought. I became her punching bag. And you know, she didn't abuse us or anything like that. She wasn't abusive. She just didn't like my ways, and I talked back a lot. I had a mouth.
Yeah.
So she definitely put some punches in there.
How do you think not having a dad affected you? Was it negative?
Oh yeah, man. I was a daddy's girl, so definitely affected me in a way to where I had to count on a male out here. When he leaves me, I don't know what to do. I left my whole family. I relapsed on drugs. I left my whole life behind. I was doing good. I was into church for 3 months straight. 3 months I was doing good. And that's just 2 years of being sober out of my addiction. And I met this man. He came into my life, and all I wanted was to find love, you know, to be loved. Because I didn't get it. I had to give it to my siblings. And it's definitely hard when you have to count on a man when you don't have your father, you know, because you look for that man.
You look for that type of love?
You look for that, I guess, that daddy love, if you will, in a man. You know, that security. And I didn't want to be like that. And unfortunately, right now I am. So I definitely depend on him and the drugs to get by, to get through my day. But at this point, honestly, I'm so depressed. I don't trust anybody. I went through program to program, and I felt like I was being talked down on.
Yeah.
I wasn't being respected. I didn't feel safe. I felt like people were, and like I have negative thoughts, you know, conveying through my mind right now, just because of what I've been through. But I don't seek therapy or help because I feel like I'm always running from somebody. Like I've been, a gun has been pointed at me for no reason, you know, about like 10 times this year. And, you know, everybody will tell me, you're tripping, nobody's following you. Man, I had a car at the beginning of this year, and they ripped it apart. So, yeah, definitely not having my dad or mom. I depended on a man, and I gave him my all every time I got with one. Lost my family, lost my job, lost everything, lost myself. This time, it went too far, to the point, like, I just told my boyfriend last night, like, I don't care anymore. You know, I just want God to take me out. It's not, this world is so ugly that I felt like it was not worth living, because I feel as an adult, like, I got bullied as a child in school, so I already dealt with that. But as an adult, like, how do you deal with it, you know? And you on the streets, you have nowhere to run, and you even bully yourself. So I told him, I just want to go, like, live in peace, bro. That's how I feel right now. Not in a threatening way, but sometimes it could be.
Priscilla, sometimes you gotta do things for yourself, though. You know, you're a beautiful woman, and you could do whatever you want, man.
Thank you. I feel so unloved because I gave him my all. That my little sister was the only one left that was, like, sticking up for me, you know. Basically there for me, talking to me, just not there giving me money or anything, but having conversation. Everybody blocked me, everybody cut me off. They said I was like something that was bad. Man, they were saying so much. My family was saying so much about me. And this year I definitely learned who my real one was, and honestly, it got them killed. What I feel like, they're there, you know, I call them, they're there, but they're not the same people that they used to be. Yeah. And I don't know if it's because of me, I changed, but I was told by, you know, this man or the people, my surroundings, that, you know, they died, they're dead. And sometimes they won't answer, and a lot of them have me blocked, or they don't have a Facebook. So I'm just like, this is weird, you know.
Priscilla, what do you do out here to survive?
I mostly depend on him, yeah. But I just recently applied for unemployment, so I was getting that. Yeah. Man, that's all I've been doing, is running and surviving. If I don't have money, I sleep out on the streets, or we'll. Yeah. I'm too scared to fall asleep. I'm afraid to fall asleep because I'm afraid that they're gonna kill me because of who I was put out there to be. This man, I can't even say it. I can't. But he definitely was an enemy of mine, and I still trusted him enough that I wanted him around, and he did this to me. Literally just left me. And I'm still looking for him.
So you're looking for him right now?
Yeah. Sadly, yes, because he's the only one that's remained the same. I don't know. I just feel like because I've been around him the whole year, and everybody just started falling off, didn't want me around. And it's just been weird, man. It's been weird. I've been in Phoenix, what was it? North Phoenix, and I was on the street, and I put my feet, they were barefoot on the street, and the cop was like, "Excuse me, Miss Cordova." I don't know how he knew my name. He was like, "You cannot have your feet on the street. It is illegal." I was like, "What? Illegal?" Like, okay, but when, you know, like, just weird things, and they're unexplainable. They're just not even worth talking about because it's just like trip after trip. I would think that family would be there for you, you know? Nah.
You have to stay strong, though. You're worth it. You're a beautiful woman, and you're worth it, man. There's somebody out there that's gonna love you. If you're with some guy and he doesn't value you, then let him go. He's not the one for you. But there's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I stayed with him because I'm scared, you know, and I felt like he's the only one that can protect me. I believed a lot of things that he said, and I was definitely deceived, fooled, and I was just tripping, man, just high.
All right, Priscilla. Well, thank you for this interview.
Thank you. Sorry.
Are you okay with me using it on my YouTube channel?
Yes. And I just want to say, you love yourself, man. Don't throw anything away for a family. Family will always be there for you, you know, until you throw them away for that one person. That's what I did. I literally threw them to the dogs. So love your family because, you know, time is short. Honestly, I just have a Facebook, and that's Priscilla Cordova, and then it says in parentheses Prissy.
Yeah.
I think I'm wearing like a black shirt and some velvet red tights.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.